Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley. And there is a power for good in the universe, and you can use it. Welcome. And today is the fourth day of the manifestation meditations based on the book The Lotus and the Lily by Janet Conner. And just as an overview, the great masters like the Buddha and the Jesus told us millenniums ago how to create an abundant life. They didn't say you have to be clear about what you call it or what you want or ask for. They said, as Jesus said, actually, when conditions are sufficient, there is a manifestation. And actually, I correct myself, that's the Buddha. Jesus said when we pursue a right relationship with the Universal One and allow this relationship to align with our lives, that's when we produce a condition of receptivity, which anything we need to help us complete our purpose in life will be supplied by the universe. So today on day 4, I'll be sharing how you create your own ritual. And rituals maintain the soul that is cared for. It is possible that you may develop a spiritual awakening through ritual. Many of us have, rather than many years of counseling or personal behavior for how your relationships and your life is going. Many times rituals even spill over and create so much better relationships at the soul level, bringing more openness, more awareness, more love and emotion into your life. The soul needs an intense, full-bodied spiritual life just as much and in the same way the body needs food. That's a quote from Thomas More from his book, Care of the Soul. So from the beginning, humanity has relied on rituals to connect with a divine that is within you, with the divine, whatever you call it. Whether you call it Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, Mohammed, the thing itself, life itself. And so as we relied on rituals from the beginning of time to connect, we still do today. It helps us. So a book written by Malidoma Patrice Somé, Water and Spirit and Ritual, Magic and Initiation in the Life of an African Shaman, talks about his grandfather who was a shaman in West Africa in Dagara tribes. And he describes growing up and how they stuck with him, those rituals, and how perfectly and how important rituals are in all of our lives. However, when Sameh was 4 years old, he was kidnapped by Jesuit missionaries and raised in a strict Catholic community seminary, where he became a French-speaking scholar following Catholic rituals. At age 20, he escaped from the seminary and he ran home. When he arrived, he no longer remembered his tribe's rituals or language. The tribal leaders decided the only way that he could integrate back into the tribe was to go through the initiation process 13-year-old boys experience, and that's what he did. However, in going in, there was one problem. They weren't certain he would survive. The initiation is so tough and the process so rigorous. The initiation process in the book demonstrates the power, the awakening, the connection that he had from this ritual. Cultures around the globe use rituals to connect the human with the divine. We humans, we living beings on this planet, these souls that are in us need to feel connected. We want to connect with something greater, to be fed spiritually by a greater source, and rituals satisfy that need more than anything else. There's other names for rituals like spiritual practice, centering activity, or a prayer or affirmative prayer treatment. Regardless what you call it, ritual has always held center stage in human history. In all cultures, ancient through today, important events in life like birth, death, marriage, graduations, and so many more, are marked with ceremony and ritual of some kind. Think back to when you had one and how important it was and how that ritual still stands out in your mind. And, of course, every year is filled with ritualized events. We don't think of them as that always necessarily, but like New Year's, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, even sports events like the Super Bowl and the World Cup have become ritualized, where people come together and toast and eat and enjoy the games. Some of the daily things you do also and don't even think about are rituals. If you drink coffee in the morning, like I do, making that first cup of coffee is usually done the same way every day, using the same method, the same pot, and always your favorite cup. I do that every single morning. And well, that's one of my many daily rituals. I'm sure you'll be able to think of some more that you do. Our lives are filled with a series of small and large rituals, beliefs, languages, repeated behaviors. And so in the book, The Lotus and the Lily, we're taking that ritual from that book and making it a concept by deepening ourselves with ritual, stepping into our spiritual intelligence and using that intelligence and heart to create a deeply personal intention, changed rituals in our lives. The process helps us to remember and experience our dynamic partnership with the divine. Dynamic meaning always flowing, always active, always in the concrete world and in the world of the quantum physics, the energy all around us. So throughout these next weeks, you'll create personal rituals that will culminate in the design of your own soul day. And today, this is your homework assignment. Today is the day you can design your first one. In this creative process, only you will know what will make your ritual, because only you know what speaks to you. So in your design, make sure it supports and nurtures your intentions for this sacred journey we're on together. Some of the components that often appear in rituals are creating a sacred space or altar, affirmations for the purpose of the ritual, breathing rituals for shifting our awareness and lowering our heart rate, and a call to your guides and angels for protection, guidance, and participation. Reading from sacred texts or poetry, candles, silence, inspirational music, gifts from nature like feathers, rocks, and crystals, fruit, flowers, salt, all add to this experience at your sacred place. Holy oils or water can also be used to bless the experience and bless yourself. Hand or body movements like namaste and holding your hand with energy to the heart, to the third eye within you. And the prayer, just the prayer from the heart space. All of those hands, and then a letting go, lifting the hands up into the heaven world. All of these also will show up for you in the time that you want to create them. Repetition of rituals at certain times during regular interviews throughout the day, like evening and morning, will also help you embody, embrace. Don't worry about doing your ritual exactly the same way every day. The power is in the showing up in the repetition of something meaningful. Anytime you want to change and add or delete something to your ritual, all you have to do is change it. You are the creator that's creating its creation by means of you and all in your life. Your own shaman, after all, is who you are becoming. You have the joyful creative opportunity to experience the creation of powerful rituals from the depths of your very own soul. And that's what we're going to do right now. So as I say, take pen and paper in hand, because afterwards and during you may want to write or you may want to just embrace the exercise as we go through it. You know, life is so funny. I don't know if you can hear this, but the trash trucks are here this morning during meditation. And it's our trash day. And so we're getting rid of all the things that no longer serve us, I say. And that noise reminds me of that and embracing the new. So now it's time to just go within and feel the energy wherever you are. You can leave your eyes open or closed. And feel the energy coming up through the ground, relaxing that wonderful light tied to a tree trunk or whatever you want, grounding us in that third dimensional experience, because that's why we're here, to learn from our bodies. And then breathing in that light all the way up through the ground, through the feet, through the ankles, through the calves, through the knees. Just relaxing in. Relaxing the thighs and the hips and going around the hips to the beautiful red ruby root chakra, opening the root chakra for this experience of discovering and talking to your guides and creating that council of personal relationship with them. It is their joy to support you in all of this. And now moving on up to the orange chakra beneath the belly button and above the root chakra, and then on up to the solar plexus. Beautiful yellow chakra, and then moving on up to the heart chakra, the beautiful green emerald wrapping around the body, up the spine, relaxing it, opening that root, that heart chakra. And usually there is the lily or the lotus in there open. And there may even be a divine deity in there, living now, or in the future, or in the past. Someone whose wisdom is generously being provided during this meditation and throughout your day as you create your own sacred space and sacred rituals. So that energy now wraps around the back, just relaxing. You maybe want to drop your neck, rolling the shoulders back and dropping the shoulders. Just relaxing in and having the energy go down the shoulders, the elbows, the forearms, out the wrists and hands. And these become your energy wands. And now that energy going on up through the face, relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the eyes, let them just, whether open or shut, just relax in and getting rid of, I always say, the bacon roll brow. Just relaxing the forehead. And feel now that light going right up, out, that white light going right out the top of the crown chakra, shooting out to all the planets, all the worlds, all the good. Surrounding you from the left to the right, to the top to the bottom, north to the south, to the east and the west, that energy just flowing in and through and as you. Body alive. And now, you're standing at the bottom of 5 steps on a stairwell, and you hold on to that handle of the stairwell, And you count as you take each step higher and higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're on a landing. And on that landing, an angel, a guide, is there to support and comfort you. As you turn and see there are 5 more steps that you are now beginning to ascend, fully supported, fully open in the heart level and the mind level, relaxing in, feeling the energy of the body. In those 5 steps, you now walk up those. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going higher and higher, bringing the energy on up, open and receptive. And you walk across a few steps to doors that open. And there's a wooden table there. And at that table is a guide or a council of guides and angels waiting for you. And you are immersed in their oneness, their light. Open at the top. As you sit among them at the head of the table, the joy of being with you is palpable. It's felt deepest at the deepest, deepest part of the soul. And now you can write and ask your questions as you ask your questions for guidance. Or just remember after this meditation and write it down afterwards. For they are here to talk to you. You can ask, reveal for today what needs to be revealed, as you call in and open up to their information and wisdom. Let's just take a moment here. You may ask, if I am truly my own powerful shaman, reveal to me the best rituals or ceremony that has already been created in that soil of who I am that will support myself. And the answer I got was call in and remember what you like the best. Candles, flowers, nature, rocks. Salt lamp. Inspirational words from poets, sages. spiritual people like a Buddha, a Krishna, a Rumi, a William Blake, a Thomas More, those are what call to me. Those are the things that will support me, and they will change as I change. But in the beginning, to call in a new life of abundance and joy. Now let the answers come as they came for me. Could be a singing bowl even. Even after this meditation, look for a space to create an altar. Maybe something very simple like just a candle or a flower or a picture or a precious rock in a bowl. And just for today, design your ritual. Decide what you want to say or do and set it up with all the elements around you, with the candles, the music that support you, that make you feel inspired. Just for the day, the affirmation is, I am creating my own uplifting rituals. One more time. I am creating my own uplifting rituals. And then just for today, put aside time, as long as short as you want, paying attention to how you're going to be going through your ritual and how you feel before, during, and after your ritual. Tomorrow we'll be writing an affirmative prayer, personalized by you, for you. For each one will have their own personal affirmation. And I close one more time with, I am creating my own uplifting rituals today. And so now you thank the council. You can ask them their names even. Let's give you a moment to ask if there's any names. Take a moment and even write them down if you wish right now. And as you leave the table, you bless them with great gratitude for joining you, protecting you, guiding and providing for you, knowing those and many more to follow in the council of guides will be with you. And you walk away from the table, go to the door, open the door, walk down the 5 stairs, the first 5 stairs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the platform. In the next set of stairs, coming more and more aware of the body, hand on rail, feeling the sensation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waking up, alert, aware, and ready to begin a new way of being, a new day. And I say namaste, peace out. The divine is in and through and as you. Mwah! Have a blessed day. I love each and every one of you.